Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build and make a brand new ramp in this backyard area. We're going to make the ramp out of wood so that way the homeowners can have access from their back porch into the yard area. Stay tuned until the end so you can see the entire process. Like I mentioned before, the homeowners don't currently have any access into the backyard area from their porch. So we're going to be making a brand new wooden ramp in this low spot right here. So that way they can go from their porch level and they can go straight into the backyard mountain area. So the first thing we're doing is we have two pressure treated long wooden boards that we're going to place, so that way those are going to help to help us build the ramp. And we're going to support them by putting 4 wooden posts. They're going to be 4x4 posts that are also pressure treated. We're digging 4 holes into the ground, so that way the holes are going to be basically 2 feet deep and they're going to be about 1 foot wide. So we're going to dig those holes into the ground, and then we're going to install the pressure treated wooden posts that you see right there. And we're going to make sure that they're level, they're plumb, and all of that. And those are going to be just right on the outside of the ramp area, so that way they won't take up any space of the walkway. I'm going to show you how everything is looking so far right here. We have the first holes dug right there on the end point. Those holes are already prepped and ready, and we're just presenting the 4x4 posts. And the posts, we make sure to cut them at the same level that is following the porch railing. So you see the top right there, those were already cut, so that way it continues that same level of the top of the railing over there on the existing porch. And it's going to end pretty much the same thing over here. So that's how it's looking right there. That's our laser that we're using. Make sure that everything is nice and level, nice and plumb. The next thing we're going to do is mix the concrete. We have several bags of cement. We're going to mix it and we're going to fill in those holes and put it that way it secures those posts. So that's what we're doing right here. Those posts are right there, right outside of the walkway area. We put a nice little 2x4 right there. Just nailed it to each one of those posts so that way they don't move. They're ready, nice and plumb. We're getting the other 2 holes over there, about 4 or 5 feet away from the porch. We're digging those holes down into the ground, and we're going to install those as well. This is how everything is looking so far. So we have we have 2 posts right there that are hanging in the middle. Those are not going into the ground. And then the other post down there on the deeper end that already put concrete in there. And so basically 4 posts are into the ground, and then the ones in the middle, those are just kind of floating. And that's everything that we're doing right here to support all of this walkway. There's our laser over there that we're using. So that's helping us make sure that we have all the levels nice and even all the way through. So you can tell right there they have that big void there at the bottom of the porch and the ramp. So this is something that was very needed. And right here we're just continuing to, we're putting the special 2x4 wooden material there on the top of the railing, so it continues. We're basically just following the same design as the existing porch. That way this is going to look like it was part of the whole design, even though it wasn't. So overall it's coming along very nicely. We cut cutting those special 2x4s that we're putting right there as the walkway area. We're securing all of the railing and everything to the posts. And this walkway, it's about 3 foot wide. So we're making sure that we cut all the walkway boards, and then wherever the posts are, we're just gonna make special cuts whenever we get to that point. So that way it just continues nice and smoothly. And so these are the boards right here that we just cut, and those are pretty much ready so that way we can present them. We have the gate. We made a wooden gate out of the same material right there. We're gonna secure that with the hinges, and so they're gonna have a nice little gate right here at the end. So, you know, it just keeps any animals, or it just keeps it nice and secure in there. So right here, we're gonna start placing the walkway boards, and we have the railing already at the top. We're securing that to the posts, just screwing it into all the areas, making sure it's nice and tight. And then we're working on the walkway there at the bottom. We're gonna basically just present all the boards there one by one. So this is how everything is looking right here so far. Everything's coming along very well. Those pressure treated wood boards, it's definitely that's the right material, so that way this will last a very, very long time. And so we have those boards right there. We're starting to cut them around the posts. So we're just figuring it out as it gets to that point, and whatever's needed, a little corner that we cut out, and it just continues the same all the way through. So that's pretty much the design. That's the layout. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Anybody can do this. It's just a matter of you know, just taking the time to do it. And so, you know, you can see that the walkway, it's coming along nice and straight. It's really beautiful, this kind of material. And then at the very end, we're going to seal it. So right there, we're just putting gaps. So we put gaps in between all of the wooden boards right there. So it just makes it look more modern and really beautiful. So that's pretty much the layout right there. We have all the walkway in place. The only other thing that we're gonna do is just do little details. We removed the entry over there by where the porch was. Right below the top of the railing, we're putting some other 2x4s there at the bottom, so it continues the same design. And then it has these cables that go through the porch, and we're gonna continue those cables. We're just gonna drill holes into the 4x4 posts, so you'll get a better look of it. So there's the gate right there that we're you know, making sure that it's gonna work properly. Now that we put all the base down, we got to make sure that that gate opens and closes. There's the backyard area, so now they're gonna have they're gonna be able to use all of that backyard straight from their house. So basically now we're just gonna make sure to install the gate, and just making sure that everything's in the right position, that it's gonna be able to open and close all the way, and it's not gonna catch on the floor or anything. So we just use it, just making sure the level's right, and then we're gonna put the hinges. And then over there on the side of the railing, we're starting to put those cables, just drilling holes and following the same measurement as the other one, and just pulling those cables all the way through the holes and tightening them at the very end. So that's pretty much it. The process from start to finish, how to make a really beautiful, high quality ramp in the backyard of your house. So that way you can get access, or you can just make it a regular ramp just to follow whatever design you have. So that's pretty much this process from step by step. Here is the gate and everything all fully completed. I'm going to show you right here that how this gate, it opens and closes really nice, and you have all of the walkway following the same level, same design. So you open it right there, it opens all the way through, and then it closes. So overall, very satisfied with this project. We hope you like this video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for a lot more videos in the future. May God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.